Hi everyone, it's Don and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Well, a lot of people are getting those messages that their cruises have been canceled. And this time, it's like Carnival Cruise Line is canceling all of January's cruises. But there's more details to it than that. There's some good news in this as well as the bad news. So first off, the bad news, Carnival has canceled all their cruises in 2021 for January, and I'm assuming you're going to see every single Carnival Corporation cruise, Princess, Holland America, etc. as well cancel them, maybe even some cruises into February and March as well. Because right now, I've heard it from an inside source of mine who works for one of the Carnival Corporation cruise lines. In fact, I've heard it from a few of them now. They couldn't wait to email me this saying they're getting ready to be on the move. These cruise ships are getting ready to be part of a group heading to the United States or already in the United States that will be part of the first cruises for Carnival Corporation to go under the CDC's approval and do the test cruising and then resume sailing once they get the approval. Right now, they are going to be part of 19 ships. So Carnival owns over 109 cruise ships, meaning that 19 of them are going to be the ones that they're going to start sailing with. So the others won't be going until further into next year. And a lot of them have to be uprooted, so they're coming from all over the world currently, and as well they have to arrive by a certain date, because remember the CDC says if you're not in the United States and you left the United States, you have to apply to be here 28 days ahead of time. So they told their captains to get ready to sail. They've told them to get their crew members on board. They're trying to repatriate all the cruise ships that are going home and the new crew members on that have to do the quarantine, etc., etc., etc. And then they have to weigh anchor in time to get to the United States and be on their way by a certain date, because they have to be in the United States on a particular date. And what date is that? December 31st. They have to arrive and be there by December 31st so they can start their test cruises during January and February, and they're hoping to be scheduled to be able to start taking passengers beginning of March, and some of the 19 in April. So it could be a while yet before we see paying passengers, and a lot can change between now and March and April of next year. Who knows? The virus could go out of control and they shut down everything, including cruise ports once again, or then they reinstitute the no sail order, or the vaccine comes out and cases start going down. You know how this situation is going to work out. It's all by ear. But if everything goes to fruition that they're looking at right now with Carnival Corporation, they're hoping to have all 19 cruise ships begin their test sailings during January and February and get approval for sailings in March and April. That being said, all those cruises now that have to do the testing and everything, if they're still doing test cruises in February, then there's no way cruises are going to go longer than 7 days in March, April, May, etc., right? There's no way the CDC would give them approval after only a week or 2 weeks out at sea. They're going to be monitoring this, and unless, like I said, things change dramatically by April and the case counts are gone way, way down, because they're going to go by the numbers, as they always do. Numbers only, and they will do their rulings based on that. So there you go. We have more cruises canceled by Carnival Corporation, and you know that's going to go the same way for the other cruise lines. However, maybe Royal Caribbean might be able to get a jump on that because they had a lot of their ships already here in the United States, so they don't necessarily have to go that 28 days. It's all up in the air. Like I said, 19 out of 9 separate cruise lines in the United States. So Princess, Holland America, Carnival Corporation. I know Carnival was mentioning they were going to have 3 of their ships, so that leaves 16 for the other ones. We'll see exactly. I'm trying to find out exactly which ships are on this list. I don't think we're going to know until they announce which ones are doing the test cruises. I think that's when we're going to start to find out, because they don't want people panicking and, you know, canceling all those other cruises. And Carnival Corporation, as you know, are now moving cruise ships around, and they're trying to go to different destinations. So 2021 doesn't look any easier than 2020 did for the cruise lines. It looks like it's going to be a real slow, long progression to get going. But I think Carnival and the other cruise lines will be happy to have 1/6 of their fleet being able to sail by April. As I'm saying that, I know a lot of people are wondering about our group cruise we have in April. It's a 14-day cruise, Panama Canal on Princess. Well, we have contingencies in plan in case our cruise gets canceled. I'm in touch with Princess every day, and I do have a contingency plan in place, as well as, you know, the money is still protected. There's no chance that we're going to lose any deposits or anything like that. And I will have a video out a little bit later discussing all the details of what I have planned in case the worst happens. And that'll go for Alaska as well. And basically anybody out there, my friends Tony and Jenny just had one of their group cruises canceled in February. It's going to be the way of the world for the next few months until we start to see some actual test cruises take place. When do you expect to see that happen? Looks like January, beginning of January, at least from Carnival's viewpoint. They're trying to get all 19 ships ready and on here and down set and everything applied, and get the approval for the test cruises, and then start getting volunteers if they need to, and everybody there ready to go January and February. It's a tall order, folks. It's not an easy situation. Like I said, when they went from the no sail order to these rules and restrictions, nobody expected some of these restrictions. Nobody expected test cruises. Nobody. And even the CEOs have come out and said, you know, we're happy that we have a framework. However, you know, we did not plan this. And you know what? The CDC said this at the beginning, by the way, you have to do test cruises to get approval. I can imagine most of those cruises that went over to Europe and parked over there to repatriate their crew members would have come right back right away, so they didn't have to wait that 28-day waiting period. But the CDC never brought it up, never said a word, never communicated anything to the cruise lines at all through this entire process. So yeah, they were caught off guard, and now they're trying to catch up. Lots more cruises in the future to be canceled, I can guarantee you, going forward. And it's not great news to start off and finish the year of 2020 and start off our year in 2021 knowing that we're still in limbo for so many different things because we just don't know what's happening. Well, there you go. More cruises to be canceled. Yay! I'm sorry to bring you the bearer of bad news, but at least you know we have ships heading over here. They have a date in mind, and they are planning that date to start those test cruises. Let's hope they all go smoothly. Hi everybody, it's Don. Thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you really enjoyed it. If you did and want to see more content, why not hit maybe that subscribe button over here and maybe hit the notification button. That makes sure you see all the videos going forward. I put a video out every day. And maybe hit the like button or the dislike button if you know what, let's not talk about the dislike button. People who want to hit the dislike button already know where the dislike button is. Well, thank you very much for watching the video, and until next time, please have yourself a safe and a great vacation.